Hello Game of Thrones fans, and welcome to the first game from the European Championships. I'm your host as always, Ben, and today we have James on the left playing Tyrell Crossing, and I want to say Charvat on the right playing Targ Kraken. I do apologise if I butchered that pronunciation. This is the first round. We had 9 rounds of Swiss, of which I was able to record 7 for various reasons, and then it was cut to top 16. And it was an absolutely fantastic event. We're on to the setups, and we have James has set up the Streeter Sisters, the Great Hall, and a Brienne of Tough against an Asher, a Targ Loyalist, and I can't quite see the other card because Charvat's hand is in the way. Hopefully he'll move in 1 second. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who let me record at the weekend. Oh, we have a Slaver's Bayport. I was hoping to get a live stream going, but unfortunately the internet was absolutely shocking and would last about 6 minutes and then die for 6 minutes. So I just recorded the games instead. The quality might be a little off because I was using the camera I was going to stream with rather than getting out my GoPro. So we're on to the first plots. But I will say, guys, for Northampton Regional in just under 2 weeks now, everything should be sorted out, and I will hopefully be recording that fairly well. Oh, sorry, streaming that. Sorry. We have the first plots, and we have 2 times of plenty flipped. So we're going to see who is first player. So James has asked Charvat to go first. Now I have to basically mute out the volume in the background because unfortunately at the moment the Netrunner judge liked the sound of his own voice a bit too much and used to do these 5 to 10 minute long rants on the tannoy, which got quite frustrating as the day went on, as the weekend went on. So we're going to see what Charvat marshals first. So he's knelt Slaver's Bay to gain 1 gold because there is currently no characters. And once again, thank you to James and Charvat for letting me record. Pretty sure no problems throughout the day, but the weekend, sorry. But I do appreciate everyone who does let me record. There's only one person who asked not to be, which is fair enough. But we'll see. It means I get to bring nice content to you guys. So we have a Great Hall brought out. We have, looks like a total of 2 gold reduction. And 2 gold spent. Oh no, it must be more. It has 3 gold reduction, must have been 3 spent. And we have a Dute Khal Drogo. So, Charvat has put his list up, and I probably will post it up with this. There will be a couple of spoilers in there. We have a Plaza of Pride, but it's a very interesting list, and see, he did quite well with it over the weekend. We have another Targ Loyalist, and it looks like we're sitting on 1 gold. So over to James. It's not a bad start there from Charvat with the 2 militaries and some stealth. Obviously, Ash is better on a smaller board. So we have a Rose Garden put out. So just making sure he drew enough cards. It looks like he did. Can get confusing. I had one of the rounds of Melee we all opened with Time of Plenty. I was in the Master of Laws and got an extra card, and then played a Pleasure Barge on turn 1 to draw another 3 cards. So didn't have to discard for a reserve either. So what's James going to put down here? We have is it Elia Tyrell? Marge's mum. The one that allows you to look for the top 10 cards of your deck and find a character character print cost 3 or less, and reveal it and put it into your hand. Now we see here James, I think I've spied it a couple of times now, he is running possibly my new favourite Tyrell card of King Renly's Ride. And we have a Lady in Waiting, which I was going to put down as a dupe rather than marshalled. I imagine that will be what James is planning on doing with it. But yeah, so Lord Rennie's Ride, which on someone like Randall, or you can get it on like a character that doesn't kneel to attack, is an absolutely brutal card. And yep, indeed, Brienne gets it as a dupe.
If there is an appeal, here is how judge calling works. Please call the judge over if you have any questions.
As you might say, while James is still marshalling, the judge from Netrunner is still talking.
Call us over, we will make a ruling. Do not immediately ask for me. I have other things to get on with. These guys are good at what they do.
So we have the Great Hall Knelt, and we have packs that Tyrell put out. So immediately we're noticing there are a lack of military icons to defend against this barrage that's about to come in from Charvat. So Asher doing military, stealthing past Brienne, which is unfortunately for James, unopposed. Gets the unopposed power and takes the dupe off Brienne, leaving a bit open now to a Valor. We have a second military stealthing past Brienne. And I want to say it's a lie, it is taken as claim. If I do get the name wrong, guys, I do apologise. If you've been following for long enough, you know I'm not the best at these names. And now we've got an unopposed power. And Asher is really doing some work here. The lack of icons there is really hurting James. And Charvat passes, having got 3 unopposed power, having taken a dupe off Brienne and killed a character on turn 1. That is pretty much the ideal start. Bar possibly having a dragon now to burn someone that comes at you. That was pretty good. The intrigue coming in from Paxter, which does go unopposed. So James gets off the board as well. So we're currently at 3-1. And for claim, we get a Risen. It's not. Charvat says that was a good pull. Ooh, I don't know if he's got all the strength in it, but he's just saying. I wonder if James was looking at Lord Renly's Ride, thinking he could get a cheeky military through. I don't think he would. If he doesn't military or power, I'm pretty sure Charvat's just going to fully defend with both characters, and I believe Elias is only 3 strength, so it would not be enough to win the challenge by herself. For Brienne to win the challenge by herself, that's what James is thinking. Because obviously you do get the 1 gold discount for Paxter being on the board. And yeah, he's just going to pass rather than feeding the Renowned. So currently after turn 1, that is 4-1 to Charvat. Not a great start there for my fellow metamate James. I say fellow metamate, no, someone, not really metamate, but someone I play with on a semi-regular basis. And we're on to the second plot phase. And in case you're wondering, guys, I unfortunately didn't get to record myself. I did end up 6-3 and came 19th, just missing out on the cut. We have a time of plenty into accounting coppers. I think here Charvat's looking here for some dupes and some saves before he looks at potential Valor. That would be my thought process. And he's about to get 6 cards, so he should see something. But I did 6-3, wasn't too upset. Just missed out on the cut and strength for schedule. So yes, it was a very enjoyable weekend though. So we have a dupe played out on Brienne, and James remembers to collect his money. So he has 7 gold because of packs, plus potentially if he sees a 6 cost or higher character, potentially up to 9 gold before he uses any other limited to go out. James is sorting through his hand, I think planning out his turn. And yeah, the Targ were Targ actually only the second most popular faction at the event. I believe Lanny just picked them out with Tyrell in third and Stark in fourth for popularity. Targ did do really well. There was a lot of Targ decks in the top tables towards the end of the first day and for most of the second day. And this is before, this is only up to Guarding the Realms. This is before Astapor and Grey Worm are out, so dear God, things could only get worse. So James there, kneels the Rose Garden, pays 3 gold to get a Knight of Summer. Charvat's going to kneel the Slaver's Bay to get a gold. Also doing in case he gets Nightmares or something. I can't imagine James would at this point, but it is a possibility. So just a little bit of James having put his gold on the cards. I think confused Charvat that he thought he was needing it to gain the gold. He's saying now is just kneeling it to just put the gold there to remind himself. What's James going to play? There's got a lot of options there. Looks like there's a Knight of Flowers, Marge. Got some what's that new one? The Guardians of the Reach, is it? The new knight, the cost-free military and intrigue. If you want to challenge by yourself, give a lady a power. We have Butterbumps played out, which is why there was 1 gold on there. And 3 gold. Then played out for Knight of the Reach, not Guardian of the Reach. So at the moment, with no intrigue icons on Charvat's side, that seems a pretty good card to play out. You can do an unposed intrigue and give a power to Brienne. Obviously, it does mean Butterbumps can't do the challenge, which possibly would be might not make it quite as good, but we'll see what Charvat does because he's got 3 gold plus he's got 2 reducers, and he has the Great Hall here. So he's got a dupe on Asher. I think we're going to be building up to a Valor very soon here. You can just keep that pressure up, keep something cheap in hand. I mean, effectively, if you think of Valor's now, he's going to get 4 gold no matter what else he plays up. Plus, he's got the Great Hall still, so I think we're going to see something soon. So we've got 3 gold spent on Drogon. And we have 1 goal spent on Iron Mines. Yeah, this is not looking great here for James at the moment. I think we're probably going to see a Valor next turn. And even the double Valor doesn't work because the Iron Mines can still save Khal Drogo or Asher. And 1 gold left, and James is currently out of money. So what's James going to do? Just one member, guys. I'll apologise now. I did some nice graphics you can see at the top. Well, they weren't that nice. Which says European Championship Round 1. I remembered it for Round 2. I forgot for most of the rest of the rounds. So don't be surprised if you see round 2 a fair bit. So I do apologise. That's the problem with trying to stream and record and play. It didn't quite all add up. So, up to James's challenges, and we have an intrigue from Butterbumps, which is going to go unopposed. Or is it? Do you just Jakaris him now? James just wanted to check the Surprise or Pride. Pretty good card. One of the reasons that I took, I was packing Frozen Solid. And he's going to play Lord Renly's Ride on Butterbumps. James, you little devil. So a Hand's Judgment comes out to stop that. Nice to see as Dan K say the Handy J's coming back. Good old Handy J. That would have been Khal Drogo probably knelt there. That would not have been a bad turn for James. We get the unopposed. We get Claim, which is a Fire and Blood, and Insight to draw for Butterbumps. That was a cheeky little play there from James. Something I'd like to see with Lord Renly's Ride. I think it's a very good card. Even better when you're using it on Queen Cersei. Doesn't to do 2 intrigues, which doesn't nil, then do a power, which does nil, but you just now tap 3 characters in the process. So is James going to need more challenges? He has got the. He could do a military at the moment with the Knight of Summer and could easily win that. With a power, Charvat would have to over defend, but James might be thinking that he wants to keep 2 military and 2 power icons standing so that he can defend from Asher. So she's just giving Asher lots of free attacks, which is never a good thing. Now that Valor is definitely way far back in the meta, Asher's abilities to stealth and stand if it was unopposed is it's just pretty good at the moment, especially in a Targaryen build. So we have a military coming in from the Knight of the Reach, which will be fully defendable. Look to it. Interesting choice. And James is going for it. He's doing a 10 strength power. So 14. Oh, of course, because this is crossing. I did forget that a second. So he's getting on to win that. Just a Chud to defend it. So we got the crossing. We get the crossing power. Reaction to winning gets the power from the Street of Sisters. Plays a superior claim to get another 2 power. Gonna get power claim as well. Claim of 1, and then you're gonna get 2 renowned because it is currently summer and for Brienne. That was a pretty good power challenge there from James. I thought he might have overcommitted there a little bit, but you can now understand why he did that. Has left himself a bit open though, as these crossing decks sometimes do. So we have an unopposed military coming in. Chooses to kill Butterbumps. Oh, James, never kill Butterbumps. A second unopposed military. And this way I think he has left himself a little bit too open. I think he probably would have lost 2 characters anyway. But that is not helping. James is having a think about who's going to kill, looking at his plots before he decides who's to kill. Personally, I think it's probably got to be that Knight of the Reach now. Paxton gives you gold. That Knight, as long as it keeps on being summer, gives you the strength bonuses. And well, you can't take a debuff Brienne, not against Targ. Not if you want to have a board presence after the Valor. And yep, Knight of the Reach taking his claim. And then power coming in from Khal Drogo, which is unopposed, and claim and renowned. And dominance goes to Charvat, putting him on 9 power. James is currently on 8 power, sorry, so fairly close at the moment, but I have a feeling with the flip of this next plot, it will not be quite as close anymore. don't know if James is running a reset. I think I think Tyrell Crossing decks should be running Valor, because ideally you want to win within 3 or 4 turns anyway. So having having it as an emergency plot is not a bad idea. Moving on to turn 3. And Charvat telling a little thing. James has already chosen his plot. Charvat just trying to weigh up his mind what to do. So if he Valor's here, I think that gives him the advantage, because James go down to 7 power. Charvat can be left with 3 characters on the board to James's 1. And oh no, okay, so we have Name Day Tournament into Summer Harvest. So all knights currently get renowned, and Charvat's going to get, I believe that's 7. There's going to be 7 gold from the plot, so maybe he's got big characters come out. We've already seen a Knight of Flowers in James's hand. So he doesn't gain anything from the event. In fact, none of the current characters on the board will gain anything from that plot. James gets to pick whether to go first or second because he's got less power. Then guys, mentioned below, I think I would have valored there, but I'm also not saying that's necessarily the definite right call. So let me know what you think below. I think there's more benefits to Valor than there were to disadvantages, because you get, even if you hit the double Valor, you're still going to have a board presence afterwards. So we have a Rose Garden out and 2 gold spent to get Marjorie Tyrell out. That is the core Marjorie, not Tinder Marge. And Great Hall and 4 gold, I believe, for the Knight of Flowers. And it is indeed. So, not a bad board state there for James. Let's see if Charvat can finally see an intrigue icon. So he's got 7 gold. About to get 8 gold. So there's only 3 dead characters, I believe. But that's basically 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 gold effects if he sees a 6 cost or more character, and some Targ characters. And indeed, the Great Hall is out. And 1 Targ Reducer.
Short announcement. If you're done, please bring your slips to the flight control. Alright?
Just having a little think here. Could this be Daenerys? Oh. So there's 4. This does look like Daenerys Targaryen. And indeed it is. So Daenerys has hit the board. So that really hurts crossing decks. The additional -1 on that first challenge makes the first challenge very hard to do. And we have, I believe that's Viserion. I'm very bad with the 2 dragons that aren't Drogon. I believe that's the one that gives you stealth. I'm sure that is Viserion, but I'm sure I'm wrong, and I'm sure people will be more than happy to tell me in the comments below. So, on to James' challenges. Charvat's got 3 gold left and 2 dragons standing. So, almost any challenge bar the 3rd challenge is in danger of backfiring horribly. But there are a lot more icons now there to potentially stop Asher on the way back. I do think I'm going to have to give this Targaryen Greyjoy build a go, because Asher, Stealth and Dracarys just seems a brutal combination. So James is having a little think about his challenges. We have an intrigue coming in from Paxter. That'll be an intrigue for 1. So let's go and oppose, and James will just need 6 more power to win. If you have the the stand dragon, I think this will be a bit easy. You just oh no, he's going to defend with Dany. Very interesting. So Dany's insight. Oh, and renowned, of course. Okay, that does make a lot more sense, because you gain the power there, getting you 1 closer to victory. So Stratton needs 5 more to win, whereas James still needs the 7. Take everything back. That was a really good move. What's James do to get out of this predicament? Assumably he's going to put the Knight of Flowers into a power challenge by himself. So do you risk the Knight of Summer on a military? While Dany's knelt, he can't die. So worst case scenario, you get him to kneel 2 characters. A dragon and then something to defend, or it goes unopposed, giving you 2 power. Oh, interesting. So, I believe that's the military he's doing with the Knight of Flowers now. So, I might have done that on the 3rd challenge. I think I spied another superior claim earlier. So, you win the 3rd challenge, you win the power, you get renowned. Leaving 1 short, I think, actually, we've done the maths right. But maybe Lord Renly's ride to kneel someone. Unfortunately, with the Plaza of Pride out, someone is going to get stood. As we'll see probably in a later game in the series, Plaza of Pride with Victarion is absolutely filthy, allowing him to try and get 2 power very, very quickly, so as another form of save, and also just double intimidate. Ooh. We've got the Plaza of Pride knelt to stand Dany. And James immediately ups his strength, seeing what could potentially happen. Now Charvat's having to think again. I think we were going to see a Dracarys here, but now Charvat's having to have a think. Obviously that is how the challenges do work. I got the plot wrong. So, obviously, the name day tournament, you give a lord or lady a power for winning a challenge. So, Brienne got another power. Okay, take it back, James. That probably was the right choice. For some reason, I was thinking the other summer, the other night's, another night's plot. So, I do apologise there, guys. So, 5 more power to win. I don't think he can win alone, though, with another knight here. But he goes all in for massive 14 strength power, 12 strength power, because Danny's standing. He's got another Lord Renly's ride. I think he could potentially... I think I spied another Spirit Claim. If I did, I think he could just about potentially do it. Charvat sort of lets him. It's quite crucial at this point because I mean they're both so close. This could easily go either way, as long as one of them does make a mistake here.
This is a Netrunner announcement. Could Kieran Maxey come to the Netrunner flight control, please? It's Kieran Maxey to Netrunner flight control. Thank you.
So James having a little think. So guys, I'm planning on getting these out sort of one a day for. I've got 9 games in total to put out, so that takes us up nicely to the Northampton Regional. If I've done my maths right. And then I'm going to take hopefully we'll be live streaming the Northampton Regional, and I will be taking my camera on as well to get some extra games. So you should get some nice footage there. James is checking how many cards are in hand. I think at this point you're almost damned if you don't, so you almost might as well go in and try. You might as well almost go in and try to win the game, because I don't think James can win. Asher and Danny do a double power stealth. That'd be 1-2 renowned, 1 for unopposed claim. Yeah, I think that this is looking pretty brutal if. Okay. So I think you probably start off with I might start with the military from Carl. Because then you've got to kneel one of them. And then that leaves one character standing for at least leaves one character standing for Asher to go nuts on.
Those participants, once again, please remember to take your slips to the flight control desk. Hello, flight control.
And spend a gold for for waking the dragon. So right, so Drogon was taking his claim, so I did miss that. So Drogon's now back. So a military of 4 coming in from Asher. So military stealthing Brienne. To me that would make me think he hasn't got Jakaris. Because if you've got Jakaris, you'd stealth the knight, let Brienne go into the challenge, and then set fire to her. Or he's going to try and make James think that that's the case and not defend this. I don't know. I think for James, this has come to a point in the game where he's kind of got to go. If you've got Jakaris, you've got Jakaris, so just do it. Charvat has drawn a lot of cards. So James chooses to oppose and claims Pax. See, I think you've got him with Khal Drogo there. Now Asher could have gone crazy. You could have still got the renown on him, and Asher could have just stealth passed twice, and you'd won the game. I don't think it's going to make a difference, but I think that's possibly, in my opinion, the slightly better play. Because now you're probably going to do a second military here. Oh, he's going to do a power challenge. Interesting. Okay. And Brienne does kneel. So you can't really discard a post because that'd be a free power, and then Daenerys wins the intrigue and wins the game anyway. For James, I think James lost this because the second military from the dragon should then be unopposed.
You have 18 minutes on the round. We are doing lunch afterwards. We'll get out of the way and then we'll do the last.
So he opposes. So one for claim, one for renowned, military, unopposed, and then there's the intrigue, and that is game. So well done to Charvat. Bad luck, James. But fairly good there, first game from the round. So please come back tomorrow for round 2 from the European Championships. And as always, guys, it has been a motion.